Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College.
As we know, in electronics, we are going to use different types of components like resistors, capacitors, inductors, transformers, ICs, different types of wires, and the different instruments for constructing a circuit. We use that. So, in this video, we are going to introduce different types of electronic components. Resistor. Resistor is an important component for while constructing the circuit. There are different types of resistors like fixed resistors and variable resistor, metal film resistor, carbon composition resistor. Figure shows the metal film resistor and the construction of metal film resistor. There is another type of resistor, that is carbon film resistor. Figure shows the construction of carbon film resistor. The construction of resistor is as shown in the figure. It consists of a silicon coating, resistance element, ceramic core, solder coated terminal and the stainless steel end cap. The value of resistor is decided by the color coding on the resistor. The resistor having the color bands are there on the resistor, and by using that color band we come to know the value of the resistor. There is a color coding chart for calculating the value of this resistor. The another component which we can use in the circuit, that is inductor. Figure shows the inductor. It is a kind of winding which we are using in the circuit. Figure shows different types of inductors. Inductors are of three types: air core inductor, ion core inductor and ferrite core inductor. The another important component is capacitor. Capacitor is used for storing charge. Different types of capacitors are there like polar capacitor and non-polar capacitor. Figure shows the symbol of capacitor. It having two parallel plates with the dielectric material. Polar capacitor and non-polar capacitor. In a non-polar capacitor, it don't have any polarity. In polar capacitor, it having the polarity, that is plus and minus. Different types of capacitors are there: ceramic capacitor, polar capacitor, non-polar capacitor and the disc capacitor. There is one more component that is known as transistor. As we know, in electronics we are doing different types of processes like rectification and amplification. So for the amplification purpose we are using a component that is known as transistor. It is used as a amplifier. Figure shows different types of transistors. There are different kinds of transistors, that is PNP transistor, NPN transistor, power transistors. Figure shows the symbol of transistor. Uh, Transistor having three terminals, that is base, collector and emitter. It having two types, that is PNP and NPN. The another component is diode. It is used for a rectification purpose. The main application of diode is as a rectifier. It converts the AC signal into DC signal. It is a PN junction type of diode. There are different types of diode available. The diode having its own number, that is like 1N4148 or 1N4007. Okay, as per our application we can select the diode. This is a normal PN junction diode. But there are different types of diodes are available like tunnel diode, Schottky diode, constant current diode, Zener diode, light emitting diode, photodiode, Schottky diode, varactor diode, PIN diode, this Zener diode, tunnel diode. These different kinds of diodes are available. Figure shows the symbol of different types of diodes. The one more type of diode is light emitting diode, which we are commonly using for the decorating purpose or in an indicator, that is light emitting diode. It is available in different colors and different shapes. There is one more diode which is commonly used, that is known as photodiode. It works on the photo means light. It works on the light. It converts the light energy into electrical energy. Figure shows the symbol and the construction of photodiode. As we are dealing with electronics, we have to construct circuits. So for constructing a circuit, we are using one board that is known as PCB, that is printed circuit board. On this board, we can mount the components and we can construct the circuit, and as per our requirement, we can design this PCB. There are different types of PCBs are available. For constructing any circuit, as we know that we require the connecting wires. So different types of wires we have to study in electronics. So figure shows this is a electrical wire which we are using for the connections. Then there are different types of wires like flexible copper wire. This is what? This is a flexible copper wire in which a copper material is there inside, and outside there is a rubber, that is a insulating material. Then another type of wire is multi-strand wire. It having multi wires in a single wire, that is known as multi-strand wires. Then bare copper wire. This wire we are required for connecting purpose, but this is a bare copper wire. This wire we can use for making the coils. This wire is available in different gauges. Figure shows the test cords. Now we are using different instruments for testing or checking the current voltages, or to testing the components. For that purpose we require this kind of test cords. While constructing any circuit or doing connections or doing anything or mounting the components on the boards, we require different kinds of instruments like pliers, cutters. Figure shows the diagram of pliers. The another important component is cutter. It is used to cut the wires or to shield the insulating material. To remove the insulating material, we are using cutter. Then another important instrument is soldering gun. This instrument is used for solder the component on the board. While soldering, we can use this soldering stand to keep the soldering iron. Once you solder the component, if you want to desolder the component, you can use the desoldering pump. Figure shows the soldering iron with the iron stand. It will keep the iron safely. Figure shows the soldering iron kit. It having cutter, soldering iron, soldering stand, soldering material, soldering flux with the PCB. While soldering, we require a material that is known as solder. It is a soft kind of metal which we can use for the soldering purpose. While soldering, we can use also a soldering flux. It is also useful for soldering a component neatly. Figure shows a printed circuit board, that is PCB, with the components mounted on it. As per the diagram, we can construct this PCB and we can mount the components. Then the another important term which we can use while doing practicals or testing any circuit, that is battery. So there are different types of batteries are available. It shows the inverter battery which we can use in the inverters. Then we can use cells, batteries, or the supply for doing the practicals. Figure shows different kinds of cells and the battery. Then Let's see the another component, that is transformer. Transformer is a component which is used to get required AC signal, so it works on the principle of mutual induction. Figure shows the construction of transformer. It having two windings, primary and secondary. So as we are discussing about the electronic components, so in computers also there are two parts, that is software and hardware, and in the hardware of computer all electronic parts are useful, all electronic components are used. Let's see, in a mouse there is a electronic components are used, and figure shows the construction of mouse. Figure shows the internal structure of mouse, that how the mouse are constructed, their PCB and the encoder, different electronic components are used. Figure shows the construction of mouse. The motherboard of computer is also a kind of PCB on which the different components and the chips are mounted. In the motherboard also we are using capacitor, resistor, diodes, RAM, ROM and the different components. Figure shows the computer system. It consists of a cooling system, fan, floppy drive, CPU, that is central processing unit, hard disk, optical drive, RAM modules, motherboard, SMPS, that is switch mode power supply. So different types of electronic components are used in computer hardware. And the another important component that is used in computer hardware, that is microprocessor. Microprocessor is called the brain of computer. Microprocessor is a controlling unit of a microcomputer. It is fabricated on a small chip capable of performing arithmetic and logical functions and communicating with the other devices connected to it. Microprocessor consists of ALU, registers, array and a control unit. ALU performs arithmetic and logical operations on the data received from the memory or an input device. Register array consists of registers identified by the letters B, C, D, E, H, L and accumulator. The control unit controls the flow of data and instruction within the computer, and it is also an electronic component, that is a IC chip of microprocessor.